Rain versus Ritter. Let it begin.
Presenting a Bronze Tile Man head-to-head series. And we are back with episode 3 of Every Step Hurts. Thanks for tuning in. Let's go ahead and get started. So we got the back-to-back challenge win. 150K on the account. That was our challenge reward. Boom, there it is. That is huge. Let's go ahead and throw that in the bank real quick, up to 190K. That is beautiful. We need that so badly for our Varrock plan. Now for the sad part. Like normal, we need tiles. So let's go ahead and get this timer started and get some more tiles from our trusty Willows here in our tinderbox. Get going, not waste any tiles. Can't afford to right now. And tiles wasted. Okay, to be expected. So, I would like to get another 50 to 100 tiles, somewhere around 200 tiles available. And I think that is going to be enough for us to complete phase 1 unlock of Varrock. Phase 1, staff shop, East Bank, ruin shop. Phase 2, maybe the sword shop, the range shop. Those are some of the other shops. Right now, we're focused on phase 1 because we have got to start training our magic. So as soon as we can get up around 200, finish phase 1, we're going to go back to Varrock, get our unlocks, get our runes, get our staffs, and then we are deep diving into the stronghold. That should give us still enough tiles to probably go straight to Minotaurs and skip the goblins. So let's just lock in. We got no time to waste here. We got to get to our magic training as soon as possible. And we're back. We've got our tiles up. Let's start heading over to the staff shop. We managed to get our fletching up, some smithing done. We made some more bronze arrowheads, rounded off our fire making to 50, and got our wood cutting up to 48. We were up to 198 or 199 tiles. I don't remember exactly. But look, this is, I can live with that. So let's go ahead and get each staff. I want to just have it unlocked. Oh, that's not a battle staff. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm used to playing on my Iron Man. Okay, guys. We are going to dive down into the stronghold. Already got that. Got us some food. And I think what we're going to try to do is skip past the... Why did I click there? Oh, well. I want to skip past these goblins, so I want to go from here to just straight up clicking on that door. And I want to find a safe spot. I think we will have a safe spot in here, probably. Yes, there we go, guys. We are cooking. Okay, no. Iron arrows. We're here for some essence. We are also here for the iron arrows. We will use that for training our range up. Now, we will have to bronze full helm. Yeah, so we are going to have to unlock a couple more tiles here. Let's go ahead and do that. We're getting back to getting bones. Let's just go ahead and pick that up because if we're going to try to... I don't really think a safe spot's that heavily necessary, but we'll see. So yeah, we're here for the pure essence. We're here to get some good training done. At some point, we may move on to something a little bit better for us as far as like droppable items. We could go over to those moss giants. I think they're weak to fire. All right, guys, we just got our first pure essence drop. So this is big for us because we need the pure essence for Priest and Peril to get into Mauritania and to be able to complete Barrows. All right, guys, I don't know what's going on. We got 51 kills. We've already got a couple more pure essence drops. Wow, the timing. That should be more than enough on the pure essence front. But we've also gotten 3 right skull halves. I don't know if we can use them for anything else outside of the scepter, which we would have to get through every floor to be able to put that together. It would be nice, but I don't know if it would be worth it. So I may end up dropping a couple of these. I just need to see first if I can use them for literally anything else.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Every Step Hurts. This is week 3. Another 10 hours are on the clock, and things are heating up. The goal is simple. Be the first to complete a full run at Barrows. Week 2 is behind us, and now week 3 is where the grind really starts to show. Every step hurts, every unlock counts, and this week could make or break the race. Let's fire it up and see how far we can push before the timer runs out. We need to get some tiles to get to our first goal of this 10-hour session. So I'm going to go hit some fishing spots, do some fisheries in the Barbie village, get our fishing up, get hopefully a good amount of tiles because we're going to need quite a few. We're going to get our tiles up, and then we're going to head over to our very first location goal of this episode. Let's get right into it. 40 fishing just like that. We are almost done with our tile grind. We have a few more tiles to try and get before we head for the Tazari fight caves. But we are getting there. We're getting dangerously close. I'm super excited. I am super ready to get there and be done with fishing, considering how we've already invested an hour and 15 minutes into just getting tiles and getting these fishing levels. But I'm super excited. But here we go. We have finally made it to Karamja. We had 192 to 195 tiles. Unfortunately, just trying to get here, we ended up wasting a ton and losing out on some, and had to spend a couple to go some places. Oops, I'm just realizing there's that lag again. Always coming in handy. But here we go. We are here in Karanja, headed to the Tazaris. Finally, I didn't actually see that I was going to waste a tile there. Headed to the Tazari fighty caves. Man, this lag is so frustrating. It was a beautiful grind. We got quite a few fishing levels, quite a few. Wow, that's the first time I've actually ran out of run energy. Wow. Here we go. The Tazari cats are the ones that we... I just want to make sure it only marked the Tazari cats. I believe so. Yeah, there's the Tazari Zills that we want to make sure we don't accidentally attack. Now, we need to find a usable safe spot, and we also want to kind of head towards the bank, which is over here. So, I think that's a good sulfur vent right there. I think that's a very usable safe spot. So, we'll make our way over here and make sure we're investing the tiles in the direction of, let's see where that takes us. Beautiful. And then I believe we are safe here. Man, I'm kind of nervous, dude, seeing these level 149s. That's no joke, man. All right, let's see what happens. Yep. Dang. All right, he walloped on us pretty good there. Well, we definitely don't have the tiles needed to get to the bank, but our first Tasari Ket kill is finally happening after almost 3 hours of grind already. We are finally starting off on the grind here for one of the 3 very important items, either the Tazari hammer, Tazari shield, or the obsidian cape. All 3 of those items are multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars in GP that we can then sell on the Grand Exchange, and then we can turn that money into dragon bones. We have to still kill a green dragon, pick up a dragon bone and get it on the board. But as soon as we do, we can then start our prayer grind, getting our 43 prayer. This is our plan. This is what we're going to be doing for 7 hours probably, because we need probably a mil to a mil and a half in item drops. So we're going to be here for quite a while. We should get quite a few levels. I've got it on magic and defensive XP here to hopefully get our levels up. But the grind is going. We have finally made it here. I'm super happy, man. I will be here for the entire 10 hours or the entire 7 hours left just to try and get some GP and get some items on the board. And I'm excited. Let's get after it. So this is a perfect example of why you need to be paying attention when you're fighting high-level mobsters and not just sitting there doing research and trying to figure things out. You need to focus, be prepared, and for the love of God, please pay attention. Oh, no. I'm dead. Fudge. Well, it happened. Unfortunately, I died. I was trying to look up some stuff and not paying enough attention and took a death. I accidentally clicked on one of the rangers simply because I couldn't see him. And I did not see that he was there. I wasn't paying enough attention. And then I accidentally clicked on him and he hit me like a freaking 40 or something almost immediately. Yeah. So I'm running back over there, going to grab my stuff, and then I will roll my death penalty drop. So we'll find out what that looks like in just a second. All right, we've made it back. We talked it over the rain, and I'm going to go ahead and roll our random number generator to pay for my death penalty. Whatever number I get, I've got to then multiply that by a current combat level of 34. And then I have to drop that amount of cash and leave it on the ground. So let's roll this random number generator and see what we get. We've got a minimum of 100 and a maximum of 1,000. Come on, man. Give me a dang good number, please. 310. Okay. Dang. Okay. Last time I did this, I rolled 960. So, all right, we've got to drop 10K, 10.5K. That's not too bad. A little bit of a penalty. Really, it does hurt significantly, but we'll go drop that cash real quick and then get right back to the grind. All right, we've got our 10.5K. Time to drop it on the ground. I wanted to make sure it was recorded so that there was no one could say anything about it. And I will be leaving it there until it disappears. Gotta love these death penalties.
All right, guess where we came? Moss Giants. We're casting our Fire Strike. This is already so much more casual. Kills take a lot longer, so we're not just two hitting. So it's a little nature ruins. That's huge, huge. Okay, we're about to get big bones unlocked, steel bar unlock, which is this is pretty massive. The XP's better. This was 100% the play. Now we got to be Law Ruins. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're going to take a little bit of damage here. We got to pick this stuff up quickly. Back to our safe spot. Boom. Law Ruins on the account. Massive unlock. So I think the only thing we need from here is Cosmics as well. Like that we can't buy from the Varrock Rune Shop. Everything else I think we can unlock along the way. Bloods, I don't know where we get those from. But yeah, guys, Law Ruins on the account. We got Big Bones on the account. That's going to all be very nice, very helpful for our prayer. Don't know what I'm going to do with these yet. I don't know if I'm going to just bury them on the ground or try to figure out a way to use these for more XP. I may be banking them for now. We'll see. And we're back, guys. This is going to be our last inventory at these Moss Giants. We're running real low on air runes. I forgot it was a 2-to-1 ratio. But yeah, we have killed this will be Moss Giant 270. Been absolutely amazing. 46 magic. We've been burying the bones. Just decided to just send it there. I'll figure out the rest of prayer later. Got up to 23. Got our HP to 37. We have gotten some big drops. You see, we got the Raynar. We got, I think, 3 more in the bank. Got Cosmics, Law Runes, our Natures. So I needed to pick up the big bones first. Okay. Yes, this has been absolutely incredible. We have made money, not only a little bit of money, a good chunk of money for where we're at in the tiles that we have access to. Speaking of tiles, let's see, can I move? I'm gonna be out of here in just a second. Let's just go ahead and step out of Soul Wars. Drill. Of course, it puts me out on something different. That's all right. So, yeah, notable Law Runes. We did get a Blood Rune drop. 4 Raynar drops. It's 135k. Herbs. 2 Mossy Keys, Steel Bars, all this stuff, guys. We wanted a Mithril Sword from the Sword Shop, so now we don't even have to unlock the Sword Shop until we want out of it. Black Square, Steel Kite, got the Cosmics, Laws, Deaths, Bloods. Like, I don't even think, short of just like the other basic elemental runes, I don't even need to go to the East Varrock shop anymore. Yet, what we're going to do for now, I'm going to just grab the stuff that I know I don't need to keep here in the short term. And we're going to sell this stuff off. All right, guys, Alcarid has been unlocked. I don't know how many tiles we're going to need here, but we are going to go ahead and send this. We're going to just click on that bank booth. That is interesting. Okay, so we came here because we want to get going on our crafting. We've got the tannery here. We have already bought some of these cow hides. Oh, let's just click right here at the door. Let's see where we land. Now, this may be a little bit on the unfortunate side. We need to mark this tile, label it from, we'll just label it 1. I don't need you. Let's trade with Ellis. We're going to be doing soft leather. New item unlocked. See if we click here, may unlock that tile. That should be the same. Let's just send it, guys. I bought extra. Okay, that's not bad. Honestly, that's not bad at all. Boom, look at this. This is going to be great. Not too many tiles. We are going to be doing crafting. So, yeah, for now, I'm going to keep making these. I did get some extra that I plan on selling to recoup some of the spending costs from level 1 to 20. And then we will be going to sapphires. I went ahead and bought like 700 sapphires. I don't know how far that's going to get us. Yeah, right here. But I think it's 200 something to get to level 20. Sell the rest, do the sapphires, get our crafting up to wherever that lands us. And then if we need more money or more tiles, we will be going to Moss Giants. If we are good on that front, I may also go ahead and unlock fishing this episode.
All right, here we are. 3.5 hours left. I have grinded and grinded and grinded in hopes of getting a drop. Here's the stats: 48 magic, 36 defense, 40 hit points, which is amazing. Here's the loot we've gotten. We have gone through, I don't even know how many runes at this point. Unfortunately, I don't think I can stay here any longer. We've got to make a change. We've got to make some moves. I think what we're going to go for next, we've gotten 234 tiles on the board. We have got to make some moves. I think we head to Moss Giants. Moss Giants are going to pay for a lot of things for us. They're going to get us a lot of unlocks, a lot of upgrades. Potentially, we might even get some dang water ruins. But we've got to make a change. I will be back here in the next episode. I will be back here grinding out, hoping for another item or hoping to get an item. But at this point, I've got to do something because I am going to run out of errands and I am going to run out of money. With that said, I'm very sad to leave, but I have no other choice. All right. It's time to do a huge tile investment, and it's all worth it. I'm going to run straight over to the bank. I am going to deposit that, grab a few more salmon. I am so glad that we have these salmon. And now it's time to head over to the Moss Giants. We're going to post up in a safe spot, a beautiful, a beautiful safe spot. And then we're going to grind out some moss giants. We've got all the tiles we could possibly need. There we go. Man, that feels good. Hopefully we get some decent unlocks. Hopefully we get something worth our time, our tile investment, our money. We have got to recover some funds because we're broke poor boys now, especially after the death we took. But that's okay because we're going to get some unlocks here, and I'm excited for them. Every last single one of them. Here we go, boys. Law runes are on the board. Oh, it feels good. And watch this. Hey, watch this. There you go. 15 prayer. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. Good golly goodness. Mossy Key. We got one. Oh, man, that feels good. Well, it's finally happened. We have finally unlocked the cosmic runes. We have thought of probably 16 million different ways of getting cosmics, but finally we have unlocked them. They are done. I could not find I literally couldn't be happier. Cosmics finally. Oh my god. And hey, put it on the board. This is beautiful, guys. This is so beautiful. I went from making absolutely no money in hopes of making insane money, but making no money, to coming here, grinding out the beautiful moss giants that they are. And finally, we are making some money. We're putting something on the board. We needed it. We had to have it. As much as I'd love to go back and grind out the Tazaris, we've got something on the board. I'm completely at a loss. Okay. Now that fixes that. I'm at a loss for words. Here we go. We have a Raynar seed finally on the board. That is 34K. Along with the rest of the things that we have unlocked. Guys, I can't make it up. I mean, look at the time. I know I pause in between good clips and bad clips and times, and I mean, boom, another Renari. Apparently, every single kill I'm going to get is another Renari. I don't know what to say at this point. Wow. I mean, it's beautiful, amazing. Someone tell Jagex this is broken. I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. We have a fourth Raynar seed. Guys, look at the time. Check the time. I'm speechless. I can't believe it. We keep getting Raynar seeds. It's back to back. Oh my. I'm so glad I was recording. Holy. Oh my god. Guys, we are making. The Tazaris are great for going for big money. But if you want consistent money, come here. This is the way. This is the way. All right. We're officially out of air runes. We ended on a beautiful note of 19 prayer. I actually want to run to the bank over here. Please don't die. Yes. Yes. Okay, good. We got to pay for that tile that we skipped. But wow. Here's what we ended up on because we ran out of errands. Wow. Unfreaking believable. Next up, we head to the G. All right. We went and telegrabbed our very first gold bar straight out of the West Bank. We're up to 244K. We have a total bank value of nearly 500K. This is truly unbelievable. I don't even know what I'm going to do next. I have no clue. I'm completely lost. I paused the timer because I don't know what to do. I genuinely am just sitting here questioning my life and going, what the hell do you do next? All right, we're back here to the GE. We ran out of air ruins and we're going to restock real quickly. We're going to also get some more mined ruins. That way we can head back to the Moss Giants and do a little bit more work there, finish up everything there. That gives us 5,000 cast right there, which is beautiful. And then we'll head back to the Moss Giants and finish up our last hour and 45 minutes with hopefully some more drops, make some more money, and get some more levels. Here we go. Huge unlock just coming in for us. We finally unlocked Death Ruins. That's amazing. And that's exactly what we need for when we go kill some green dragons, when we go kill some Scurious, and we will be using these for Barrows. So this is a huge, beautiful, perfect unlock for us in this moment. Very glad to have it. 40 defense has been achieved, has been unlocked, and we can now wear Ruin armor. Oh boy. Now all we got to do is find the GP to purchase them from the shops, get them unlocked, spin the tiles. But regardless, having Ruin armor will make us significantly more durable, stronger, and we will feel extremely powerful. I know it's just Ruin, but for us, going from essentially bronze was the last gear that we've worn to being able to actually wear some Ruin, it's a massive increase. All we got to do, get over there, get them purchased from one of the shops and get the armor put on, and we will be good to go. Well, guys, that's it. We're out of time. We have killed our final Moss Giant for this week. We're going to run over here and apparently waste some tiles. Yeah, it seems about right. But we're going to run over here to the GE. We're going to get everything sold, and then we are going to see what our final cash deck looks like. And then mentally, physically prepare for, I believe, tonight's challenge. I'm excited for it. I really, really am. But let's get selling these things and see what we can come up with on the cash stack. Well, that's it, guys. We're still waiting on some of these items to sell, unfortunately, and since we can't really do anything after this minute runs out, I'm not too worried about lowering the price down. Okay, we can do it for these. Let's see. Gosh darn it. We'll lower the price down a little bit. Oh, I don't know why I pulled this one out. It's these that I want to sell. There we go. Oh no, they still didn't sell. Dang. All right. Well, this is the final cash stack for right now. That's what it looks like. We are up to a total bank value of 553K. That's amazing. I'm super, super excited to see what this tonight's challenge is. What is going to be this week's challenge? I have no clue, but I am excited to find out.
And we're back. So we had a little change of plans. We managed to actually get 40 crafting on that go. We can't make dart tips right now, so this seemed to be the next best thing that we could do for money. Let's chuck them in here. 318 GP each. 306. Wow, that's big. Oh my gosh, actively traded for 632. Okay, let's chuck this in. 622 each. It's almost 620K. Wow. Wow, that would be amazing. That would be huge. Okay, and they don't insta sell. I don't know what the daily trade is on this, so we're gonna let that sit for a little bit. And now we're either gonna go back to Moss Giants or fishing. Yeah, I'm not too sure yet, guys. I'm gonna figure that out here pretty quickly, and then lock in and get it going. Bring y'all back, and once we got some action rolling. All right, guys, here we are. We came to, well, we teleported to Camelot and came down here to Catherby. It was between this and Port Serene. And look, we've done like minimal to no planning throughout this episode. And this is honestly feeling like one of the best episodes so far for me. Episode 1 was great. Episode 2 was a complete flop. Somehow we won that challenge. And we did, thank goodness, because we're both trash at PvP. Episode 3, this one has just felt amazing. And we're just kind of going on the fly. So I'm not overthinking stuff, not doing too heavy research and committing to a big plan. I think we're going to be fishing to probably around level 10 or so, and then we're going to head back over to the Barb village and fly fish over there. So level 3 fishing coming in. We're doing good. We've gained a lot of tiles so far this episode, a lot of XP. Things are going our way. It feels like it really does. Level 5 fishing coming in. So, despite a level gain, I realized something. This shop that we unlocked doesn't sell fly fishing rod. So, our plan for Barb Village now has a little asterisk by it to do the fly fishing there for the fast XP, which is more tiles. So, I guess kind of, hey, look, it's to be expected. A lack of planning, lack of research during our 10 hours, getting to this point with now 3 hours less left. I didn't look into that. So if we're going to go fly fish, I don't know where we're going to get a fly fishing rod from. Luckily, I have a few levels to figure something out, and hopefully it doesn't cost me another 100 tiles to do it. Oh, guys. This episode's been going so good. I'm not going to let this derail me. Small little hiccup, small little glitch. I still think that this was a really good play, at least for now. Only, time will tell. If I can figure something out, the next clip will be me fly fishing. If I can't, then I don't know what we're going to be doing. All right, guys, we made it. We're getting our trout, getting our salmon. We've got our fishing up to 30. This is what I figured out for a fly fishing rod. I'll just show you. I ended up coming back to Alcarid, taking this ferry down to the Temperos area, Unca, to this fishing shop. Probably should have just gone here from the get-go and skipped Catherby, because I could have grabbed that and then gone back to Draenor. But look, it is what it is. We didn't have a plan. This episode without a plan has worked out so well. I can't say it enough. So I like it. I think we're doing great. We've amassed a huge amount of tiles this episode. This has probably been our most successful episode yet. So with that being said, I think we're going to just keep fishing here until our timer is up. 31 fishing coming in. And we are back with the final check-in for this episode. This game is done. Tell me, you've been playing for a while. Consider taking a break. Consider taking a break from your screen. Okay, yeah, I'm fixing to do that. We got less than 4 minutes left on the timer. We managed to get not only the 500K, but almost 520K total XP. So almost 150K XP this episode, which is massive. The 40 crafting, 35 smithing, almost 40 fishing. We're up to 37. Surpassed the 40 cooking. It's helping with our burn rates. We have been baking all of this food as well. We're starting to get some decent GP, but don't want to really just dump all of our money into unnecessary things. So if we can get some basic food for basic training, we'll do it. At some point, we will just start dropping the stuff and maximizing the XP. But yeah, that's where we're going to stop and shut it down for this 10-hour progression. So overall, extremely happy. Extremely happy.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Every Step Hurts. Ritter and I just burned through episode 3's 10 hours, and things are starting to get seriously intense. The Barrows race is on and doing well. The restrictions are still brutal. Bronzeman mode, as you know, the Tile Man rule set, and only 10 hours each week. And unfortunately, it seems that every step hurts more than the last, especially when you're drunk. Speaking of drinking and hangovers, let's pass it over to Ritter and let him break down his highlights for episode 3.
Yeah, welcome, guys. Glad to be back with you. We're not even going to address the call out that someone just made on us, but I'm going to jump right into my top 3 highlights. Obviously, I've got to start with taking a death at the Tazari Fighty Caves. That was a shocker, to say the least. I wasn't prepared for it in any way. And I really wish I would have took Ritter or Rain's advice and made some adjustments so I could that death was totally preventable. Next, getting 7 Renar seeds for a total GP reward of 233,000 GP from the Moss Giants here in the background. And lastly, it's going to be my 41 defense. For me, I only have one more level until I am completely done training defense for the entire rest of the season. So that's a complete skill that I am very close to being just completely done with, and I'm feeling really good about it.
Very nice. Very nice. That's definitely some big gains, some big GP, which is massive, especially for both of us, really. This episode is kind of the first that we've had GP on the account. So that was massive.
Indeed.
All right. Well, I'll get into my quick overview, my top 3. I managed to smash out 46 mage, 23 prayer, 40 crafting, 37 fishing, and a total level of 546.
Jeez.
I didn't catch your total level. What was yours, Ritter?
Let me look. 454.
454. So wow,
Yeah,
I
I'm
I
way behind.
I gapped 90 in that 10 hours. All right. Well, moving on. I did almost get around 500k GP. Moss Giants as well was a good source, and smithing was a good source as well. My last highlight is is in regards to fishing. This whole episode I was just winging everything, and I went to go do fishing after I trained my magic, and I decided, like, let's just full send it to Catherby. So I teleported to Camelot, laid down 150 to 200 tiles, which, as you know, is not a cheap investment. And after I got my, what's it, 20 or 25 fishing to do fly fishing, I was preparing to go to the Barbarian Village to go fish. And that's when I realized that Catherby Fish Shop does not sell a fly fishing rod.
Oh no. Oh no.
So fortunately, I just kept fishing while I was trying to figure out a plan. And I actually found out that I could get a fly fishing rod from the fishing shop at Temperos. Well, I had already actually unlocked Alcarid and laid down tiles to the bank there. And so I invested another 30 tiles, was at Temperos, grabbed my fly fishing rod, and to Barb Village we went. Then I got to thinking, well, if I would have just done that from the get go, I would have never spent the 200 tiles in Catherby, and I could have just done that whenever I actually needed to unlock Catherby. So, yeah, that was my fail for the episode. Probably wasted close to 200 some odd tiles.
Yeah, I had a pretty big fail, but mine was well,
Yours was a
I
death.
died.
Yeah.
Mine was a death. And then I did waste quite a few tiles, kind of celebrating prematurely and having too many adult beverages. But we're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. Next.
Next. Okay. Well, up next, we actually have the reward selection. Ritter, you want to start us off with that?
Yeah, so I thought long and hard about what I need right now in this moment and what is going to ultimately be the best thing for the account for this challenge in the long run. And I think I have found an item that meets all of those criteria. So this week I'm going to go with a perm item unlock.
Okay. Well, I have to ask, you want to disclose your item pre-challenge or post-challenge if you win?
Let's go with post challenge. Because there's a very real, very real chance that I don't win, and I don't want you getting any. I don't want you being able to see inside my head at all.
You forget the video camera that I have set up in your office, and I'm just watching the live stream.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, funny enough, second week in a row, we're both making the same selection. I'm also doing a permanent item unlock for my selection this week.
I did not see that one coming, but interesting.
It is interesting, and I haven't decided on my item. Well, okay, I did. I did it about 5 minutes ago, and I'm not convinced it's great. I just
Me
couldn't
either.
I couldn't figure out honestly what I wanted. There's a lot of things that I want. Most of them are 5 million GP plus or require
Yep.
massive levels. And guess what?
Or even potentially Quest.
I don't have any of those things, and neither does Ritter. So
Yep.
our potential item unlocks are actually quite slim as far as what would benefit us with the current restrictions that we're playing with.
Well, let's hit that challenge wheel, man. We've got a bunch of different challenges on there for this week, and I'm really, really excited to see which challenge we actually end up getting.
Okay. Do you want me to stream it to you or just tell you what it lands on?
Nah, you got it, brother.
All
You
right.
just tell me.
All right. And 3, 2, 1, let's spin.
Come on, something good.
Ooh. It almost landed on the guideless quest, but instead we landed on Loot Wars.
Ooh, Loot Wars. Dang. Okay.
So we've got
That's a good one.
to.
That's a good one.
It is a good one. It is a good one. So I think the parameters for this is we are gonna go kill Ogress Warriors. You agree, Ritter?
Yep. That sounds good to me.
Do you have a set KC 20, 25, 30?
What are you thinking? I'd like to say either 20 or 25.
Let's just go in the middle. Let's just go 25.
Cool.
And so the way this is going to work, guys, we're going to get 25 kills at Ogress Warriors. And we're going to pick up all of our items. If you have to bank. I don't remember if they drop big bones. We may just take big bones out
Yeah,
of
they
it or
do.
something. So
I think we do.
yeah, we won't count the big bones. So all of their actual dropped items, not their 100% dropped, we are going to pick all those up. You can pick up the big bones, and we just won't do it in the trade window. But we'll pick those items up. We'll go to a trade screen, and whoever has the highest value will win the loot wars and win this week's challenge. So heavy RNG based, and there's some
I'm so nervous.
benefits for both of us. We get to keep all the tiles we get from training. We get to keep all the loot, so it's going to be some loot, and we're going to get to keep the item unlocked. So this is a very rewarding challenge, even if you lose.
I'm scared, but I'm excited. Let's get right to it. Let's get on to it.
All right, guys, we will catch y'all in the Ogress Warrior Cave or whatever the heck it's called, and we'll get to killing. All right, there we go. I need to turn down my game sounds.
Ooh, these things are hard to hit.
Yeah, they are.
I'm gonna get freaking 60 magic here.
We very well might. We might as well be splashing.
I am splashing. Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Okay, let me turn mine. Oh man, I'm glad to be here. Hopefully we can get something good. The Ogress Warriors do have some pretty good drops on their drop table. But
Ooh,
we only have
big money.
That's super great to hear.
Oh, so we're in agreement. We're just going to just bury the big bones?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You want me to attack that one that you're fighting and help you get through it, or?
No. No. I ain't that weak, son. I'll get there.
Okay. All right.
Look at this little level 30. Oh my god. Yes, dude. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god, I got water ruins. I'm so freaking happy.
Did you seriously?
Yeah, dude. I'm so happy. All right. I'm the wheel. I have already won this week's challenge right there, dude. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah,
Yes, bro.
The funny part is that was your perma item unlock.
No, not quite. But oh my god, yes, dude. Water ruins. Oh. Oh my god, I spent over an hour. I think it was like an actual hour and a half trying to get water ruins in my 10 hours. And I get it on my first kill during this challenge. That's freaking great.
That's
Oh, so good.
actually funny. That's actually funny.
Dude, I'm like I'm so happy.
Next 24
I
drops, water ruins for Ritter.
Yeah, well, I don't want that, but like seeing the water ruins is like, oh my goodness. I struggled so long to get these or try and get these. Couldn't get them in 10 hours. Didn't get a single water ruin in 10 hours.
That's
That feels
why
good.
these guys do drop mine ruins, so they will go to your stack, but you could just trade them over from the tracker.
Yes, sir. These guys have some defense, man. These are some beast buff boys. Or
Yeah,
buff girls, sorry.
realistically, you're supposed to. I think they're more weak to range. Get back over here.
Bro, she's just scared of you, man.
Seems to be the case. Why don't you go take on one of those level 82 shamans?
I've already died 4 times in 3 episodes. I don't need a 4th.
Oh no. Okay.
Nah, I'm good.
Well, I think
So far, not
go
so
ahead.
good for me. Other than the water run unlock, the GP is not looking good.
Yeah, I think what we're probably going to end up doing, guys, is we'll just speed up this clip and slow it down for the highlights.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you guys watch Splash for the next hour.
Yeah, I think this is probably going to be longer than Ritter's entire recording for episode 3.
It just might be. This is definitely taking a lot longer than I thought it would.
Oh, and other good news, guys, if you can't tell already, but did get a new microphone in, got it set up today. So I'll be sounding a little bit different, hopefully for the better.
I think you sound beautiful, sir.
Thank you.
Like
Thank
an
you.
angel. These things got some health too.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. And you know, I was actually, for a very brief moment, considering coming here instead of going to the Moss Giants and seeing how slow this XP is because of the lack of hitting. I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah. When I saw that they had a 20% weakness to earth spells, I was like, oh yeah, dude, we'll just use the basic strike. But I'm now kind of thinking we probably should have gone with Earth Bolt.
Well, look, this isn't a race. This is I would still gone with strike just for cost
No,
efficient
no.
reasons.
Yeah. Just to speed things up though, you know.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I've got 52 magic, 53 magic, and I'm still splashing. That's kind of crazy to me. I know it's the weakest spell, but still, I'm surprised here.
Well, we actually dropped a pretty healthy coin drop for me.
Nice.
761 GP drop.
Whoa. Holy crap.
Tripled the bank value.
Yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Oh man, I was really hoping that was going to get me to combat level 50 whenever I got that 45 HP unlock or level up, but it got me to 49.9. So you weren't too mad at me about pausing so much
No,
last night?
no.
Dude, I was serious, bro. I legitimately couldn't think. I couldn't have done simple kindergarten math. You could have literally asked me 1+1 and I just would have been stumped for an hour. My brain was not working. Congrats.
Thank you. I mean, it would have been one thing if you were playing good and like not wasting tiles, but I saw the amount of tiles you wasted in 5 minutes, and I was like, that's definitely worth more than 17 pauses to look at a map. And cause I mean, I know what it's like, dude. There's times I stare at the map and I still can't figure crap out. You know,
Yeah.
because like you're looking at the map and you look at your available tiles and you're like, I can probably get there, but what does that get me?
Yeah. What I should have done was I should have just got off once I was done with Moss Giants. I should have just got off the damn game and gone to bed. But
Probably so.
I hadn't had that many tiles unlocked in so long. I was like, holy crap, dude, this is awesome, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've got 300 available tiles right now.
Yeah, I'm sitting pretty good at 150. Well, 147.
What'd you think about my total level?
That's insane, dude. That's so good. That's crazy. That's legitimately awesome.
Yeah, yeah. I bet you didn't see 546 coming out of my mouth when I said it.
No, I was like, what? Not at all, man. Because, well, I know in week 2, I caught back up to you from the gap that was in week 1. I was only 10 total level away from you. And you just you know, uh, grew that gap by 80, you know? It's crazy.
Yeah. And the best
What do
part
you,
was it was all unplanned, dude. I was just flying by the seat of my pants, and I loved it.
yeah, what did you want 40 crafting for?
No, no, no. I didn't want 40 crafting. I had got 20, and then when I looked at jewelry, sapphire necklace was 22, and then I also wanted to get the ring of dueling, which is 27. And so
Yeah.
that was my thought, and I was like, well, I couldn't remember how much XP you got from cutting gems. I knew it was good, and I was like, well, let me just buy
Yeah.
700 because that's what I can afford to put into it because I already spent money on ruins and the staves and things like that. And then I was like, I can afford to put this into this amount into uncuts, and I'll see where it gets me. It just 700 will get you to 40, and I didn't expect that, and two, yeah, that was not planned. Like bro, I didn't
So it was
I
just like,
didn't
oh, cool.
I did not plan anything. When I tell you I didn't plan anything this episode, I mean it. Nothing was planned.
Yeah, I'm not feeling very good about this. I am. You know what? Who cares? I got water ruins. I'm good, baby. I got water ruins. Still not feeling very good about this challenge, but I don't know. I don't know how I can't read your reactions. You know, like you said, that first one you got was an uncut ruby, and then you had another big one. I don't know what's happening, but I'm not exactly feeling great right now. You're fisting me, bro. Fire rune drop. Back to back.
Gotta love it.
Dude. How disappointing.
Yeah.
Literally got 11 fire runes and then 14 fire runes. That's like 70 GP. If that. But that's my challenge done. These are the items we received. I definitely lost. I have definitely lost.
Well, we won't know until we're in that trade window, so
That is true. That is true.
which we will get to as soon as I can manage to damage
Do you want me to help?
this green-haired beauty right here.
Green-haired beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, she's attractive.
Yep.
That's what you definitely take home to the parents right there.
That right there,
Beauty.
that's called a snuggle bunny. When it's freezing and you need some warmth,
That's your
oh,
girl.
really, gonna sign that off with an air rune drop. All right.
Nice.
So let's just dive into. Well, I think we actually have to turn off our Bronzeman mode.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me do that. Then let's dive into the trade window. And let's just start off with. Hold on, I gotta pull up the loot tracker. I'm gonna start off with my GP.
Agreed.
Norse.
That is what I got for G. Holy crap.
Yep. I'm also gonna
Holy.
do my air runes
Yes.
and my mine runes.
Fire runes. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Let's finish the ruins real quick. I then got these ruins. These ruins.
Ooh, I didn't get any natures.
Yeah.
Oh,
These ruins.
that's it. Oh, wow, 23.
And my last ruins that I received.
You got deaths. Wow. I got
34.
I got no deaths, but I did get some chaos.
Oh, chaos, dude, that's solid. Let's do arrows real quick because obviously you saw I got some arrows. I got 35 iron. I got 17 steels. What are those? You got mithril.
Yep.
You got freaking mithril? Are you fisted, dude?
Nope.
All right.
I did get
I got this.
another. Yeah, you had a piece of junk. That was my piece of junk as a drop.
Yeah, and then I got some gems. Oh my god. I've got 2 items left.
Oh no.
That's it. That's all I've got.
Well, give me one. Oh.
Yep.
You're still technically behind.
Yep. How many items you got left?
I have one. You want to do it on a count?
3, 2, 1. Oh my god. You're fisting me.
Nope.
You're fisting me.
This dude was clowning the whole damn time.
Let's go, bro.
I gotta know what case he was out on.
Like 3. Yeah. And what it was, what's crazy is I got Rune Full Helm and Myth Shield on the same drop. Same exact drop, brother. And that's that.
I hope when you put that Rune Full
Challenge
Helm
complete.
on, listen up. When you put that Rune Full Helm on and you take it off, I hope it rips off all that ginger hair you got. Hope you're eating your beard right now.
The challenge has been completed.
Let me post up. I can't even put on my rune med. Oh. You know what? I'm putting
My
on my mithril
first-
arrows. They're on.
The first, this is the
Get out of my
beautiful part.
frame. Get out. I can't
The-
even kill this
the-
thing.
I can't help. The very first item. The very first ruin item I get right after finishing up a grind to get this 40 defense is the rune full helm, and that is what pushes me over the edge to finally win my very, very first challenge. I'm feeling great.
Well, I'm.
Now I guess you need to know what
Yeah.
item I want.
Yeah. You spill
So
the
the
beans.
item,
Wait, hold on.
the item I selected.
This seagull is. It's back. Get on. Get. Hold on. I gotta find. Where's the kick emote? Is there a kick emote?
No.
You know what? That's me right now. All right, tell me your permanent item unlock. Go ahead.
Right.
Yeah, I got set.
So the item that I have decided to go for is, and if I can't wear it, I do reserve a right to change, just simply because I have no idea. I think I can, but we'll see. But the item I've chosen is Elder Chaos Druid robes, the top in particular.
Elder Chaos top.
Yes.
Yeah, you can wear it.
Yeah, I think so. I was like, I don't see that it's quest locked or anything like that. So, but yes, Elder Chaos Druid robe top.
Fair play, man. Fair play. That's not a bad one to go for at all.
Yeah, I did seriously consider going for just the Mystic robe top, but gotta go for a little fashion scape.
Well, despite me being a little sour guy that's sitting down because that's evidently all I know how to do this episode, despite having a fantastic episode 3. Congrats on the Runeful Helm. Congrats on your win. It was due.
Thank you.
Glad you got it, big dog.
Me too. I was genuinely quite nervous. I did not think I had that in the win.
Well, you did. Don't doubt yourself next time. Don't lie to me
Yes,
no
sir.
more.
Well,
No, I know it's the name of the game.
I had to
But
build it up a little bit.
anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up week 3 of Every Step Hurts Challenge. We've got 10 more hours to lock in, get gains, and get good. I have to get good at the drops. Ritter over there's got to get good on his tile management. Ritter and I, we're inching closer and closer to Barrows, but the hurdles we must conquer are only going to be getting more difficult from here. More tiles to be spent. Make sure to come join us for episode 4 because the race is far from over. One wrong step could decide it all. Thanks for watching. Ritter, you have any last squawks like that damn bird going around here, that seagull, that you'd like to say?
Yeah, I want to just also say thank you guys all for watching. And if you want, feel free to come join me for the next 10-hour grind on Kick. The link will be in the description. It's a beautiful shameless plug there. We can't wait to see you guys for week 4. Until then, see you next time.
Take it easy.